So I just got back from Japan Friday, but I had to go get Legolas, and I am unpacking right now. So I thought I might do like a little haul and also talk about my trip and where I went and what I did. So yeah, let's get started. The first place that I went shopping there was Don Quixote, which Donkey is like, it's trouble. It's trouble for your wallet because everything is super cheap and super cute. So some of the things I bought in Don Quixote, I went to Don Quixote like a couple times while I was there, because they have everything. Everything. It's like floors and floors and floors and floors of just random things, and there's a lot of cute stuff and a lot of like beauty products and home stuff, designer stuff. They have anything you can think of, they have it. So if you're like in a pinch, and it's open early and late. So if you ever like you need anything while you're in Japan, just look for Don Quixote and you're golden. But so some of this, I don't even know where to start. Don Quixote. I gave some of the stuff to my mom, so I bought a bunch of beauty stuff for my mom. I'm very basic with my skincare routine, so I didn't get a lot of like skincare stuff. I just got the cute stuff. So I got this, I think Cinnamoroll face mask. I just got the cute face mask, to be honest. I gave all the good face masks. Like I got my mom like all the popular ones that you see on TikTok, like the rice mask, the eye cream. I don't think I gave her. I bought her an eye cream. I just realized it might be in that bag, so I might have to mail it to her. But this is an eye pack. But look how cute. Honestly, I don't know if it's good. I just bought anything that was cute. Miffy. So I love Miffy. There's a lot of Miffy in Japan. These are beauty sponges. I don't know how much it was. I bought these. These are adorable. Can I get a focus? There it is. Look how cute. I just bought cute stuff, honestly. Like, I know a lot of people go there for like specific things. My specific things were, in order, Matcha, Ghibli, cute stuff. That's about it. And I did buy like, I went thrifting because we went to this one neighborhood called, again, I'll put the name here. I don't remember half the names of the places that we went to. And I thrifted some pretty nice items that I'll show you. So this is actually thrifted but reconstructed. So this was at a store called Flamingo, and look how cute the detailing is. So it's like an old military style liner. You can see the label. It's very utility kind of vibe. And you know, I had to buy a lot of stuff that I can wear in Puerto Rico. So there's a lot of winter cute stuff. This is a nice little like cover up. I think I'll use it that way. It's like a vest. And then I found this crazy cute vintage cashmere jacket that honestly, I couldn't believe how cheap it was because it's 100% cashmere. And so I needed a jacket while I was there. And so I did a little jacket shopping. I think this is, but yeah, this is adorable. I just don't know how often I'm gonna wear this. I live in Puerto Rico. Bummer. So cute. So cute. So cute. Love it. So that's what I wore while I was there because the jacket that I had brought with me to Japan was not that warm, and it was actually colder than I thought it was going to be. So, I mean, part of me wanted to go to Japan with nothing and buy clothes there, but me thinking, oh, let me control myself. Yeah, I should have done that. Like, if you go to Japan and if you have the money to spend, just take an empty suitcase, because that's what I'm gonna do next time. I ran out of space within the 4th day. My cousin and his girlfriend were like, I was like, they must think I'm crazy because I was like, I'll take this, I'll take that, I'll take this, I'll take that, and inside my suitcase it went. But then I also even bought a suitcase, which is another thing that I want to share with you guys, because I really wanted this suitcase. 1 second. It's quite small, so it didn't really help me with my space situation. So this is the Miffy suitcase. I don't know if people have seen it, but it's freaking adorable. It's very small. It's like very carry-on. She's smaller than most carry-ons, but cuteness factor is at 100, so I bought it. So that's the suitcase I bought, and then I thought about buying another suitcase to be able to get more stuff. I ended up not doing that. I restrained myself. Anyway, on with the haul. Oh, I have all these tchotchkes here. I forgot I put them all in one bag. I got this, it's like a headband. Cute. Miffy is my favorite. And I got like stickers, you know, just stickers. Oh, this got bent. Different stickers. Clipper. Again. This is how 36-year-old woman spends her money. This is like a bonnet to like sleep. I think it might be polyester, so whatever, but it's Miffy, so whatever. This wallet. Cinnamoroll. I love buying pens and journals because I'm gonna use them. It's adorable. More stickers. Trying to focus on the notepads, but Miffy. These I got at the Miffy shop, so again, I think I'm mixing the stuff here. I got some other notebooks that I already pulled out. Buchako and Kirby. And then this is like a Japanese style notebook. So I think you're supposed to write like this, but I'm just obviously gonna write the regular way. I love little notebooks like that. Very simple. There's nothing crazy about it. This is squared grid paper. I went to Pop Mart too, and I got some of these guys. These are so cute! There's a door freaking ball. It's focusing. And it's fuzzy. I'm just happy that I got like the nature one, because nature. This little guy. I had to get rid of my toy collection when I moved to Puerto Rico, so part of me gets sad when I buy new toys because I just remember how many others I had, but it is what it is. This one's my favorite that I got because it's from one of my favorite stories, Le Petit Prince. And this is the one I wanted from this box. So these are all from Pop Mart. They're so much cheaper in Japan. Look how much I spent at Pop Mart. They gave me a free gift. So I got this mirror. This mirror thing. So, crying for love. Oh, Japanese outfit. Rilakkuma chopsticks. These are Miffy also. This is cute. It's very detailed. This guy. Again, creeps me out. It's my favorite Miyazaki film, but I don't like him. Miffy wallet. This was thrifted. My cousin and his girlfriend spotted it and I bought it. I think we got it at Book Off. Book Off, yeah, this is like $1. This is a Nintendo museum. There was a vending machine that had all the different controllers that you can get. Honestly, got all the tchotchkes. I don't even know where I'm gonna put all of these, but oh my god, I forgot about this Pop Mart toy. This is such a cute one. I love the colors. They match my nails. This is like the vibe. This is so cute. Like, this is so inspiring. Like, I want to draw some like these similar to this, but with like rabbit ears. It's very Koneha Luna coded, you know? Love this one. This one's definitely going on my desk. Look at the little shirt. It's so cute. Obsessed. Obsessed with her. I forgot about her. Japan souvenir. This is also a magnet. I'm telling you, I went bananas by accident actually because I meant to get a Kirby thing. Just Pokemon sounds. I got this at a shrine. You could actually leave this there and you would write like a wish or something that you want here. But that was sideways. I brought it home. Totoro figurine. Show you in the bag. I'm not ready to take him out. Oh, there's my mom's eye cream. So I have to send this to her. Supposedly this is supposed to be amazing for your under eyes. I think I got this at 7-Eleven or Don Quijote, one or the other. It's just Miffy is randomly everywhere. Sticks. So I have plenty of chopsticks now. So this is a book, right? So I failed at this mission completely, but so there's a thing you can do in Japan where you can get stamps from shrines, temples, sometimes stations. I myself didn't see a lot of them. I got like one at this one shrine in my other notebook before I found the like appropriate notebook. I'll tell you why right now. So you're supposed to get a book like this, and the way you know that it's this book is because it has no spine. Like it has no spine, right? And there's a name for it, and I will find that name and I will put it here. And it's a specific name for a very sacred book where only these stamps go. So meaning you can't mix the stamps with what I did today or gratitude or just anything else. It's supposed to be sacred. I did not buy this for that purpose. I bought it because it was cute. And I also bought it towards the end of my trip. It's a Miffy one. But the way it opens is different from other books. So you see this? Again, I will write the name of this, what this is. It was on the original packaging, but it's gone now. So that's what this would be. And so I found it at the end of my trip, so I was kind of bummed out. But at the same time, I didn't find the locations. Like, I didn't find enough stamps. So even if I had this book, found it earlier on, I honestly didn't think that some shrines will not stamp your regular journal. Because I went to the Great Buddha, the big Buddha in Kamakura, and I said, stamp? And the guy said, no. And I said, stamp? And then he said, no. And I said, why? I literally said, why? He said, not that one. I was like, okay. And he showed me a book he had, right? And I think it was one like this. He's like, this one. And I said, oh. And then I just walked away confused until I found this one. I was like, okay, I think you're supposed to have this specific book. And again, I'll put the name of that here. The name of the book and the type of book. It's meant for that. It's supposed to be sacred. It's not supposed to just be like, yay, stamps. Which is kind of how I was approaching it. I was just treating it more as like a souvenir. And there's always, this is like, I read that you're not even supposed to blow it. So like dry the ink when they do stamp it. You're supposed to just wait for it to dry on its own. So it's very like, again, very sacred. But that's what this is. And I'm just gonna use this as like a notebook. Magnet. Kamakura was my favorite town. It's by the ocean and it's just, they have everything. There was like a lot of cool little handmade shops, a lot of gift stores, considerably cheaper than, look at this packaging, it's Miffy. Considerably cheaper. I just felt like it was what I wanted to get for my trip in Japan, which is like more authentic Japanese things. There's just tape. I just got tape. It's Miffy tape. So I wanted more of a authentic Japanese experience. I think I got some of that, but we definitely have wanted more. Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto are very touristy, so I feel like you don't get, I guess I could be wrong, but not what I wanted. I wanted a more chill experience. So next time I go to Japan, I definitely want to venture out to the less popular town similar to Kamakura, Uji, and Nara Park, which Uji is pretty popular, but I didn't experience what I experienced in Kyoto or Osaka or Tokyo, where, you know, people are literally piled onto each other. I got this at Don Quixote. It's like for just, you know, gelling down your hair. This brand's supposed to be good. It's popular over there. The honey. Okay, there's some stuff I have to send back home because I did get some stuff for people. This is for my sister's girlfriend. I'll mail it to her. And then this was also Kamakura. They had a lot of cool, like, I don't know, like the stuff I like, which is like handmade jewelry. Like less about designer stuff and more like crafty, I guess. So I really liked it. I really liked that vibe. And the gift shops, leather shops too. Like there's some really cool leather shops. Oh, this is what my favorite thing that I got in Kamakura at Lino Drops. They take a stone, which I'll open now. It's just, look how cute the envelope is. They take, this is the name, they take a stone from Kamakura's ocean, like the ocean there, and they make these necklaces and these earrings and all this stuff. I got the necklace, and it has kind of like a little piece of ocean stuff. If I could focus on it. See, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see that. It's tiny. But yeah, this is from the ocean there, which I thought was really nice because the kind of stuff that I like to buy is like local stuff. The Ghibli Museum map, which Ghibli Museum for me, Ghibli Museum for me was a bit of a letdown. Just gonna put that out there. It's very crowded. The process to get tickets is outrageous. It's kind of intense. I didn't get Ghibli Park tickets. I only got the museum tickets. Honestly, I think the park would have been better because it's more spaced out, but the museum was so crowded. Like, I don't know. I didn't really, like, I was just happy to be there, but I didn't enjoy it. I'm just being honest. I was let down. And then you couldn't take pictures inside. And I know they do that so that people aren't stuck there, like just staring, because even without taking pictures, there was a lot of people that were just, you know, you want to look at everything. But I think they let too many people in at once. Like, even if it takes longer and you get less people in the museum, I think they need to back up and let, you know, less people in the museum at once so that whoever is in the museum can see things more comfortably. I don't know, it was just, I didn't like it, I'm sorry. And it was a bit of a letdown. There was a cafe, this is a little map, museum. This is a little crest that you saw a lot. I got a sticker like that. Cool. It's like a film piece. This says Ghibli Museum at the bottom. This is a nice little, like, souvenir. But again, was not too happy with that. You know, I think it's because I've waited so long to go, and then you're so like excited, and then you finally go and you expect so much from it that when you finally get there, if anything is slightly, I don't know, I guess my expectations were too high. But in addition to that, a pen. Again, I love pens. It's just stuff that I like. I like buying stuff that I'm going to use. Be like, oh, look at this. I got this. You know, like, oh, I had such a great time. It's literally just like a little, like a towel or blanket. Stickers. But so I went to a variety of Ghibli stores. There were, I think, 3 that I visited. Because they all had similar but different things. The Kamakura one was very, very good. I would recommend going there because it was not crowded at all. And it's super cool because it was like shaped like a tree. They have a lot of statues and things to take pictures with at all of them. But the Kamakura one was very more low-key because it's not in the city. But so I got some of these cups. I think they're a little cheaper over there. This is a Miffy one, which Miffy was my other fixation while I I was over there. I had a teacup that my uncle bought me for Christmas, and I broke it. It fell off my nightstand because it's like my nighttime teacup. So I had a mission to find another teacup like it or the same exact one. So I found something even better. I found the teacup with, which the detail on these are adorable. Like it has a little spray, so it's right on the thing. I love this. It's so cute. The beautiful artwork. They have a, it's like a whole, you could get a whole set of these. There's so many of them. It's a poster. This is $2. Yeah, I think $2 or $3. And this is the Princess Mononoke poster. Again, I think you could buy these online or here in the US, but they're fairly expensive. And I also always told myself that I would buy this poster in Japan because it's in Japanese and it's my favorite anime movie ever. And so I found it and I have to lay it out so it stops curling to frame it. But got it. That's good enough, right? Okay. This is only like $3, which is wild. And they had a limit to how many of these you could buy. I think it was 2. And I have to find the town, but they have Totoro-shaped bakery items filled with stuff. Like one was banana. The one that I got was like banana, and then there was like a. Did they have a matcha? I think there was one with matcha. And I also just wanted to get something to take home. They have like gifts, so I brought these cookies that I don't know if I ever will eat, cause they're adorable. But I had to take them. That was another thing I wanted to get was ceramics and dishes, things like that. Which is the worst thing to travel with, but of course that's what I wanted. I found this little, I thought it was so cute. There was another mug at this shop that I wanted to get. These are handmade by a Japanese designer. This is in Kamakura. This was like $10, I think. Yeah, because it was like, this was like 2,000 yen. So there's some places you'll go to, so just FYI, don't shop in the main city areas, because as soon as you get away from the city areas, which is kind of obvious, but if you don't know, everything's so expensive. Like, so I did buy one expensive bowl, and that's because I bought it in Uji, which is sort of the birthplace of matcha. And Uji was a wonderland for me. I live off of matcha. So that was just amazing. And so I wanted to buy a really nice matcha bowl. So in Japan, or how you're supposed to drink matcha is in a bowl. Like, not in a cup, not like a latte. Like, lattes are, that's like an American thing that they kind of did for Americans. More of a Western thing. But she really wrapped this one. She was so sweet. You're supposed to drink it in a bowl. Like, this bowl. And it has a rabbit on it. In a moon. So it's Koneha Luna, because Koneha Luna means rabbit moon. So, moon rabbit. So I got this one. This one was kind of pricey, and I assume it's also handmade, but it's in it was in one of the popular matcha shops. So it was like 10,000 yen, which I don't want to talk about how much it is in US dollars, but more than you should spend, that's for sure. But I like this one a lot because all that going on. It was in Uji, so it's like matcha bowl, Uji. Of course, I'm gonna get it. And I also got a matcha set at one of the oldest matcha places. Also in Japan, if you can shop and get stuff tax-free, but you can't use it before you leave Japan. And they'll do this where they seal it for you so you don't open it. I don't have any reason to open this, but that's why it's in this bag. This is tax-free. So this was in Uji also. This is a very old tea place from like the 1800s. It's super old and super adorable. So I had lunch there. It was a 2-hour wait, and I was there at like 9 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't eat, I didn't get to sit till like 11, so I just walked around. So I just went straight there from the train. So if you're interested in going to this tea shop, which I'll put the name of the place here, I would suggest putting your name down and checking the time to eat there. If you want to eat there, I would recommend eating there. If you go to Uji, that's like, you just go straight there. It's like the matcha mecca, I would say. And I was able to get this matcha, which is their own, one of theirs. There was actually a matcha shortage, and a lot of places had signs that said sold out. I went to this one matcha shop that usually has like, I think she said like, I have a list actually. I think it was over 50 different matchas. She only had two types. It was crazy. Anyway, I'll show the list another time. But anyway, so this place was out of matcha as well. This place, right? So you could only get matcha from there if you bought the kit. So what did I do? I bought the kit. This kit was like $60, but again, when in Rome, right? So this is a whisk. I got 2 different whisks, so this is good that I bought this one there. This is like a basic, but I guess high quality whisk because it's right there. Oh my god, it's stuck. They glued it to the box. Why would you do that? So, whisk. But I also had already gotten a whisk somewhere else. And then this is a little scooper, bamboo. They had a metal one, but I think you're supposed to, apparently, metal can alter the taste of matcha, but it's a very subtle change. So unless you're like very sensitive to taste changes, you should use bamboo. I like using bamboo, so I didn't get, they had a metal one with the logo for the place. So that's what I got there. So since we're on the matcha subject, I'll show you all the matcha I got. So this I found, these 3, right? This is a samurai matcha. This I got in Osaka, and this was in this little shop that was run by like a little old lady and I think her daughter, and they let you taste it before you buy it. I didn't taste any of it, I just bought it because I was with my cousin and his girlfriend. Don't like matcha, so I didn't want to make them wait for me to hang out with this old lady while they were just standing there. So I just bought it, and I'm sure I'll like it, but they all have different types of sweetness, bitterness, aroma. So this I got in Uji. So this is in another tea shop that, again, I'll find the name and put it here. But so there's 2 of these locations for this matcha here. Let me see if it's all in Japanese. So if you know, you know. This is one of the more popular brands that people go for. So if you go to the location that is near the Uji station, when you come out, there's gonna be one of these. This location, this matcha place. Because you can eat there too. It's like a cafe, and it's gonna be empty. Like, there was no matcha there. They were out. They were sold out because that's where you know, everyone's passing through there. So I saw another location, but you have to walk past a bridge. There's a Uji bridge, and when you pass the bridge, there's gonna be another location. They were stocked with everything. So if you go to Uji, I would suggest you do a little more walking. I think it was like a 1 kilometer. You cross the bridge, and then it's like a couple blocks, and it's not too far, but it's out of the main area, so it's not like in the core Matcha Street, as they call it. It's further down, but they had way more stuff. And they also have a cafe there, so less people waiting, less busyness, more in stock, just more chill. So that was cool that I was able to get that matcha. I was like, every place I was going to on Matcha Street said sold out, sold out, sold out. It was insane. The place where I got my matcha bowl, there was no matcha left. And this is one of the spots where people go crazy for their matcha. Sold out. Like, I had to go early. So on that note, I went to Atelier Matcha, which is a really cute zen looking matcha place, but this place is in Tokyo, in Ginza. So I went in there and I was like, oh, matcha. Bought one. And so we sat down and ate there, and I drank some matcha, whatever. And I had this delicious mochi, which I'll put a picture of it here if I can. And on our way out, my cousin's girlfriend, she was like, oh my god, look, all the matcha was gone. Sold out. Like, we were only there for maybe 30, 40 minutes max. They were all, like, it was stocked when we walked in. Like, there was like at least 8 of these. So people were going crazy over matcha. On Matcha Street, this is the place that she said she usually had like 50 different flavors, different types of matcha, not flavors. And then she only had these 2 left. Which, again, I'm sure they're gonna be great. I'm not like a matcha snob. I know there's some specific matchas that people are going crazy over that are trending and like blah, blah, blah. I did not see those. They were gone. It was a little matcha place. I forget where, but it's inside a mall. And they also have the jam, which I'm so excited to try this. Like, I don't even know what to put it on, but it's matcha. I wanted to get more. I wanted to stock up on the matcha like crazy, but it was sold out everywhere. People are going crazy over matcha right now. It's insane. I've been drinking matcha since, like, instead of coffee, because it helps with so many different things, but also it doesn't give you jitters like coffee does. So I switched to matcha when I was vegan in 2016, 2017, around there. And then I never went back to drinking coffee. Like, I'll drink coffee, but not as like my morning drink, you know what I mean? Okay, so to wrap this up, the haul part, let's wrap it up. Okay. So I think I'm almost done. This is the tea. So I got some tea. This was at Osaka somewhere at a mall. Heated, apparently. So it came with like an insert that you could heat. This little fluffy bag. Honestly, I am a child, so naturally I buy these things. I am 36 years old. Gloomy Bear. Had not seen Gloomy Bear in ages. And then I got this tote that folds in. It's like a Miffy tote that you can fold, so it's portable. This sweater, well, it's kind of like I would say a cover-up. 100% cotton. I was really looking for things made in Japan, so found one. And then also the pants that I'm currently wearing. These are my new favorite pants ever. They're so wide, they have pockets, and there's this cool feature. So like, especially like if you go to the beach or something, or you just want to pull up your pants, which honestly, I went to the Team Labs exhibit and I could have used these, and these would have been great for that. Instead I got my jeans wet, but anyway, this is, I don't know, it's like gardening pants or something, but I love these, and they're 100% cotton, and the brand was Tokoto, and it's Japanese made, handmade, whatever. So I also got this by the same brand, Tokoto. It's this leather bag that I love the way it looks when you clip it together. Watch. So Japanese leather. So it's like a little handbag in my favorite color. Got a lot of bags. And then I got a Yukata, I believe is what you would call this. And I got this in Kamakura. But this is it. I'm not going to try it on right now because I don't know. Yeah. I went to Labo in Kyoto. So there's a Labo in Kyoto that, you know, you can get your own perfume made. I got the rose one, so I'll show you. This, it's cool because I got to put my name in Japanese. So this is char. Initially she had put chai, so we got that fixed. This smells really good. And I haven't been wearing perfumes, but this actually doesn't, see, it doesn't make me sneeze. Just because of the synthetic stuff, but I guess Labo uses very high quality ingredients, so it doesn't make me sneeze like crazy. So I also went to the Lush. I'm a big Lush person. Well, I guess I used to be because they started adding sulfates to their stuff, so I don't go as often as I used to. It's like kind of like a little treat, and it always causes my skin to dry up a little bit. So I got the banana conditioner. Hopefully this isn't bad for my scalp. That they had a thing going on where they were bringing back old things, right? And so I saw the sign that said, oh, you know, what is it, bringing it back or something like that. So I thought right away of my favorite ever body wash that they got rid of, and I liked it so much because this, before I got into herbs and everything I take now, and that I've learned about different ways to alleviate period pain, this body wash used to, when I was using it, I wouldn't get any period pain or like menstrual cramps or anything like that. And that was Flying Fox. And so I saw this and I freaked. I was like, oh my god, they have it. And I'm so excited to use it. This smell makes me think of when I was younger. Its scent is so powerful. But yeah, they had it in Japan, or Nippon. So I actually had two more things that I want to share that I got because they're cool. This I got at a bookstore in Osaka that I thought was the Ghibli store, but it was actually a really cool bookstore on the third floor of a mall that I would name here when I find the spot. But this artist had a pop-up showing this bookstore, so I had to buy this print. They had so many cute ones. Her style is amazing. These are like my colors, so I had to grab at least one of these. This one was kind of pricey, not gonna lie, probably because it is an American subject matter. This is it. And we're gonna open it. Oh my god, it's cute. It's all in Japanese, so I don't know what it says. But I guess it has like scenes. It's the Museum of Wes Anderson. But it's all in Japanese. This is Royal Tenenbaum, it's my favorite. Cool. So that was the last thing I wanted to share. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little haul. There's definitely more stuff. I need to organize more, and I don't want to put you guys through that.